Gamers, welcome back. Have we been playing Vanessa lately, or have we been playing Pig? I've had too many Bazaar series intermingling. Let me see. The last one was called Pay Up. Gotta be. Oh, you're already enchanted. That would have been a colossal. That was the Pig. Let's try Vanessa. She's been a little inconsistent for me lately. I find like a lot of my successes heavily weighted by whether we get a good silver item on day one. But if we get a bad one, I could always just scan the video, and then you never have to see it. And I could be like, oh, what the heck? Another golden trebuchet early on? How did that happen? Thank you, Santa. I like to see some medium items. These are not my favorite, man. I do think Silver Cove early has some play. It has some possible play. And then, like, we don't even need an attacker. I will say burn is mighty tempting, man. When you use another aquatic item, charge this 1 second. Like a burn, just to have it, to be able to use it. I think coral goes every 4 seconds. Obviously, you play nice, but heal beats poison, shield beats burn. What did I buy? Pop snap. Okay, I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy that, and then I'm gonna sell it back to buff the cove. We're not gonna roll. Now, I think genuinely we beat anybody except maybe the Viper. I'm gonna take Pyro, because I think I'm starting to fossilize cognitively, which is normally bad, but if you get good stuff like a T-Rex skeleton and you fossilize it, it lasts forever, right? That's the trade-off? This is like, it's a win-win. If we get the lighter, maybe we have the makings of a possible burn build. And if we get the cinders, we sell it to buff the cove, it buffs the pop snappers, but the gist of my model is like, monster loot is really good. How do you get payoff from monster loot? Lot of fire, a lot of poison items, maybe ammo especially, but you then get pelts. Sometimes you get sharpening stones, I guess, but or do you get, maybe you don't get sharpening stones. I'm okay with this. I think that's good. It would be nice if we could level. It is going to happen. And then upgrade your leftmost bronze tier. I don't know why, to the tune of Sloop John B. Pop Snappers obviously gets a lot better. Because it starts at 4 burn, and every subsequent burn matters that much more. You could always upgrade Coral, and it'll scale better too, which is actually possibly really nice. But I think we can get... It's harder to get burn upgrades, so I'm gonna take the burn. We're not necessarily shoved into a burn build, but I gotta think about, I'd rather have pop snappers going with 6 burn 3 times, or a lighter going... I think you build the lighter because it allows... It's not as good early. The pop snappers would be better early, but it means we don't have to dedicate a skill or a slot on our board to ammo. Now, of course, you could just be Dooley and, like, solve the problem ambiently, just through the items that you start with or whatever. That's always a possibility. We don't have that luxury, unfortunately. Now, that doesn't mean we're gonna lose. It does mean we're playing a little bit behind the 8 ball for sure, because they're stacking burn fast. Yeah, I think we are gonna lose, but it's not crazy. It's not an insane loss. I think we've got a nice little, slightly unusual window for a burn build here. Get some good monster loot. Fight the fire flame lurker. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about. The guy who breathes fire. Give me the spare change, because the spare change allows us to do that. There's not too many small burn. Oh, I guess it's not guaranteed to be small, but there's not too many burn items, man. I would have thought we had a high chance of getting a win there, or an upgrade. But it's actually, this might be better than an upgrade. Because I don't think we'll need Cove. I'm gonna... I can't... I think... I mean, obviously, you almost always fight Tent City Mayor. But, like... I'm just trying to think if we would have been better off going for like the War of Attrition or better off going for like as much front-loaded burn damage as possible. I think the answer is the burn. I don't think it's going to get the job done. Oh, maybe it will get the job done. It's going to hurt you at least. For burn right now, it's mostly about just keeping it going. And honestly, like, temporary shelter is basically Cove. We don't have to worry about it because we got Sharpening Stone. I don't know what to do with Sharpening Stone, to be quite frank with you. Go ahead and give me some XP. And I thought there was an upgrade coming. More Cinders. I think you go straight at it, man. And let me see what the board would look like here. We can't really fit a tasty treat. As much as I would maybe love to raise crit chance, we really want like Curio for a haste on our lighter, because now that it burns 5, like it's pretty considerable. But I think for now we buff the Cove, and especially like buffing it by buying and then selling aquatic items also buffs the coral. And I don't think we care about a bronze clamor. We could always add a better one later. You're an aquatic item. You're not. But then there is obviously a part of me that's like, you know what? Maybe you could run Powder Flask on your Pop Snappers the next time you level up. So I think we're still a little bit behind the 8 ball, but I think you can see the vision. The burn accelerates pretty quick.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Trebuchet, I mean, they got a better lighter. I will say if you might get seduced into upgrading the lighter, but it only gets 1 burn. So they must have gotten some Cinders, which is not fair, but I won, which is very fair. So I'm feeling pretty good. I guess I'm a level ahead of them, or at least I have more stuff for the board. Okay, now we're talking, man. Now we're talking, because look at this monster loot. A couple of Cinders would really hit the spot here. A single Cinder, man. There's nothing wrong with that. This lighter's starting to pop. We could level. That would be beautiful. Tempest Flame Dancer, not Flame Lurker. And, I mean, honestly, the dream is probably... no matter what you get, I think you're excited. But the dream is probably Fiery Cutlass, but I wouldn't be mad about a Cinder. I wouldn't be mad about a bar of gold either at this stage. I'd be a little mad about a Sharpening Stone. Totally fine. Totally fine. No more Cinders. They're getting wise to our game here. And I guess, like... Let me put... You go 3 seconds. You go 4 seconds. You only reload 1, so maybe it's better, pardon me, to have you like that for now. We don't really need the damage. If anything, it sounds maybe a little insane. We could buff Coral, but I kind of like the idea of taking ammo. And I was hoping that it would be Pop Snappers, but obviously not. I could use a silver skill. I could use small items for sure, but I could use a silver skill. Haste an aquatic item. First time you use a large item, adjacent items gain 7 burn. That's like a 16 burn lighter, man. Is starting to look a little bit crazy. And I'm going all in on the chocolate bars. I know it's... I don't know if golden chocolate bars are well respected, but I respect them, okay? And the more max HP you have, the more time you have to stack your burn. Now, do we stack burn faster than Dooley? No, but we're in normal mode. Only degenerates would be playing Dooley in normal mode in the current climate. We win. I just looking at the board. By the way, I'm wrong about 70% of the time I predict, but I don't think this is one of those times. I definitely feel like we win. It wasn't even close. 66 burn getting stacked up that quick is pretty impressive, man. She doesn't use paint, people. We've been over this. Honestly, you should know that by now. She doesn't use paint. Now, we're on the start of a day. So we'll not spend all our money on gold chocolate right out of the gate. Healing items get better. Sure, man. Sure. We might want a weapon at some point. I actually don't know. I don't know what these individuals offer, because I'm normally, not to be demure, but I'm normally not that strong when we get here. You slow and you damage me when a weapon goes off, but we don't use that many weapons. Our burns are like our predominant damage dealers. The slow is kind of annoying, but I think we still match up very well. I think I'd be happy with like a diamond coconut or maybe like a diamond citrus, something like that. Or a skill, a silver narwhal. Not as interesting to a fella like me, but upgrade your leftmost silver tier. Now here, I mean, we might as well keep a narwhal. If anything, I really feel like you could upgrade pop. You could upgrade powerful. You could upgrade cannon, because cannon is gonna have more burn by a lot and a lot more damage.
Will inspire the crew.
That made sense to me. Your items have +1 max ammo. When you use an ammo item, burn 2. When you crit with an item, reload. When you use an item with ammo, give it more crit chance. Takes too long to get going on the cannon, I think, but extra front-loaded burn or pop snappers has another angle on it. I think we prefer just to take the burn right at the start. We're not gonna level. You're a tool. You're a tool. I'm just thinking, we do benefit from buying and selling, but it's not like the money's going bad. So maybe like 2 gold and a tool, man. Shield equal to your gold. Not too interested. Juke Poison. It's a scary name. I'm intimidated. I'm not sure that matters in a game like this, but I'm a little intimidated. Every 6 seconds, shield 24. Or every 4 seconds, deal 12. I'm not really... We're not choosing... It's not the pack one, pick one, let's put it that way, but I think this is the right setup. Interesting build, man. Hasted sub that gets stronger because of the shark claws. But we're stacking up a lot of burn real quick. You gotta do something fast to get... Dude, we got a good build. I'm not being demure in the slightest. Like, we're stacking up burn like crazy. If we can lower the cooldown on our lighter, like, we got some serious burn stacking potential. Rushing and rushing around. What does he say in this song? Something like that. Now, again, we're not really, like... we're not really playing into Cove's hands. Read your leftmost silver. Silver, huh? I mean, you know what? If Cove is staying on the board, probably Cove. And I mean, at this point, our run has given us every reason to believe that we can take out anybody. So let's fight everybody that has fire in their portrait. I'm not going to be too concerned, I think. The AI, they never expected a fellow like me to come knocking with this much poison this quick. Did he call me the B word? Oh, he maybe said which. It's Christmas, not Halloween, man. Okay, +2 burn. You know where this goes already. We'll go slow skills, and we're hoping to get like first time you burn slow or something. First time you use a large item, slow 2 items. First 5 times you... No, first time you use a large item, slow 2 items for 5 seconds. This seems nutty. And then, okay, this is where things get interesting. No haste, but you're a +3 burner. Like, this lighter is going off. You might think the lighter kind of stinks. And I think, like, to be honest, you're right. The catch is... What's great about it is its cooldown. The fact that it is a 3-second cooldown makes it a great burn receiver. Now, we could have gone claw build, but we're on a different tact, man. That's big. That's pretty nice. Not too relevant. That's just a sell for Cove. Thing is, rocket boots are mighty tempting, man. But I don't think... I mean, you could fit them out there. I think either way you end up holding them. So I'm thinking it's a knee brace comes in, sell this, knee brace comes out, sell, you come back. 1 second of haste every 3.9 seconds is really bad. But if it's probably better than Narwhal. I'm not 100% sure it's better than Coral, but Coral's not even going to get a chance to pop in a lot of situations. I guess we could have the... We probably should have our cannon receiving the plus 17 burn because it's getting reloaded. I'm realizing now. Now you're going to screw me up because you're going to freeze my small items, which is no good. Because that's the item I need not to be frozen. It's going to be close. We lose, but it's actually really close. Even though, like, I mean, they would have done 1,000 damage to us by the time we took them down to 0, but that was only like 2 seconds away. So I don't feel too bad about it. Like, you go faster. Yeah, you're probably... So that we'd reconfigure the... Oh, but then you can't have the... Maybe you can have the... Oops. We don't really care if the cannon goes off faster because it's limited by ammo. I think this is a better setup for us. And then you get sold. I totally think we can get risky, man. Now, especially if we don't have to actually fight anybody. We can keep the freeze in case we get, like, weather glass. I'll take a peek at some mediums. Now that I think about it, I don't really rock medium items, but... When you use another non-weapon item, haste it for a second. You can haste it for 2 seconds, man. You know what I'm... Okay. You know what I'm... It's a big space on the board, but 2 seconds of haste... on the Cove, the lighter, and to a lesser extent, the pop snappers. It's mighty tempting, man. And actually, we could level it up once more. I'm telling you, leveling up the lighter is not relevant. Level this instead. They were probably perma-hasted. I don't know if we could beat the Infernal, but I feel like we gotta give it a chance, even though we lost. Keep in mind, we lost to a dually, bro. Like, that's not an honest fight. I'm sorry, I know it sounds bad, but it's the honest to goodness truth, man. It's not a real fight right now. Perma-hasted lighter is doing some great work, and we got plenty of space to play with, man, to get this lighter a little bit more gassed. That is definitely not what we want to see. Sells burn items. That's definitely what we do want to see. Wow. Fiery Switchblade. Pretty bad. Fiery Harpoon. Basically useless. Fiery Bolus. 12 burn is kind of nutty. It does so much less damage than the cannon, but burn is higher. Cooldown is going to be about the same. And it gives us one more space. It'll have a lot of burn. It'll have like 29 burn on it. I don't know. Here's what I'm going to do for now. For now, I'm going to slot it in.
It's quite hot.
And that allows us to put back the coral, probably. Even though the heal from the coral is fairly minor. Oh! This is huge, man. 2 extra burn on the lighter.
Keep them burning until you return.
We want it like that. This guy has not lost a game yet. It's important for context. That means if we lose this one, don't cry. You're just going up against goated gamers. I think we got a really good build, man. Now, it looks like theirs is gonna shield insanely, which counters burn. I was gonna say we're gonna slow, but now that I see the speed at which it's coming out here, I'm not sure it's gonna matter. But dude, maybe we're burning down the shield, bro. We're burning that shield down. We're gonna cut through. That's crazy. This is for context. They had an amazing build, and we bested it with our bronze lighter. No cinders. No cinders, huh? Okay. I mean, no cinders give me 2 scrap to buff the cove. It's a gold cove. It's not going anywhere. We're not using it as a bank this time. Medium and large is a little perspective. Let's just, oh, I forgot about this one. Huge. Okay, do we go Bazaar Con or a small aqua? I think we go Bazaar Con. And diamond is very interesting. Because we could probably sell it for like what it costs us to get it. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's an incredible thing, man. The XP potion, it sells for 8. We paid 12 for it. It gave us 3. I think we can fight Radiant Corsair. And if we get the Radiant Corsair skill that brings us back to life, I mean, we're cooking on a degree that I don't know if it's ever been cooked like that before. And I honestly, like, not trying to be braggadocious, I don't see how they could possibly get over on us. I'm just annoyed watching how slow my bolus is charging. 7 seconds? Oh, because you got a skill or something. Oh, you've raised my cooldown. I see. I mean, if we get Fiery Katana, you probably cut the bronze pop snappers and the coral and put the katana in, but I'm really hoping for Fiery Rebirth, man. Lighthouse, when you slow, charge this 3 seconds. Hang on. Hang on, because this is mighty interesting. Because the first time we use a large item, we slow 2 items. Slow 2. And then you're obviously slowing non-stop. So if we're willing to cut you and you and you, so I don't think I can cut you, I'm loving the haste. Or I could cut you. But if I cut you, then I hear... Okay, this is a spooky one. You're gone to make space. I want 3 loot items, and I want at least 1 cinder. XP is also incredible, I guess. I would really like to reduce my... I still feel like I want to reduce my lighter's cooldown, so I'm going to do knee brace tech, because I've been getting my butt kicked lately, and I don't want to... leave any meat on the table, you know? I feel like a lighthouse may be in the cards for us. At the start of each fight, haste 2 items for 3 seconds. When you use a large item, hastes 2 small items. We are already perma-hasted. When you use an item with ammo, reload 1 to the item to the left of it. Like, is there any way, hang on, that I can... get this to make pop snappers go off? An augmented weaponry we just don't need. This one's throwing me for a loop, man. We need to find the way to get you to reload you, or you to reload you, which I don't think I could do it, because if I move pop snappers over, it just further reloads this one. You're not ammo. Okay, okay. Well, I mean, this is really good. Because it does feel like with that... No, the gold astrolabe is really good. I was going to say we could take astrolabe out, but I don't think we can. Hasting 2 items for 3 seconds, also like not that relevant. When you slow, charge this 3 seconds. Like, I could just put you out here instead of the cove. Here's my thing. We need to take something. I think I'm gonna start the fight faster. That makes sense to me. We don't need the cannon. Let's be realistic. We could probably think about, like, we could probably crunch the numbers and figure out what we're doing here. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a heuristic, okay? We just beat an undefeated build until I see a reason to swap in the well, really, until I see a reason to swap out the cove, I'm not going to put the lighthouse in. Because the 235 shield basically every second and a half is a great burn counter. It's got me feeling a certain sort of way. They only have 1 weapon, which means it's going to be perma-slowed for life, dude. This is huge. Okay, I mean, running a silver harpoon at this stage of your life is just a little BM, man. Just to bust my powder horn. I mean, I'm running a bronze pop snapper, so I'm not trying to like make any enemies, but.
I flow like the waves.
Okay, you know the deal at this point. We got almost like a meta. We have 2 items we can replace, but we can't get rid of this. Sells large boys.
You are amusing. Why so fight?
Haste your other items once. So we could probably get this to perma haste really quick, but it doesn't solve the problem we're thinking of. Cooldown's good, but dude, again, he's called Burninator Bot. How could I not go up against him? I'm trying to think of what you got here. Burn equal to 1 time this item's damage. When this is hasted, it gains 4 burn. I don't think anything really beats it, unfortunately. Maybe this is like a useless fight for us. Just because like none of the loot seems relevant. Although if we got like a large gold item, I wouldn't cry. Yeah, you're... Well, you know what? Maybe you're better than Pop Snappers. I could believe that. At least you're providing some more shield. Use an ammo item, burn 3, +1 max ammo. First 5 times you use an ammo, slow again. I mean, to be honest, just more slow appeals to me. And do we want... Probably we want to see Diamond Cove. I know you're going to say Diamond Lighthouse, but... Would you mess with this, man, without any reason to mess with it? I'm gonna take an extra 8% crit chance on non-weapons, man. Like I just don't see a reason to rock the boat when everything's going well. I'm operating on keep it simple, stupid. The KISS protocol, which is when you paint your face and you go blah. My tongue's not that long, unfortunately. Okay, they got a few things we can slow. I love to see it. You know what we need? And I just ignored it, so I apologize for now bringing it up, but we need freeze skills. Freeze skills would go crazy. They got a good build. They got a great build, in fact. I'd really like to slow that dog down. You think that would be something that could be in the cards for us? Slowing down that dog? I mean, we got Bolus. You should be able to get the jet. That was really close, man. They got some great sustain.
I paint my ship red.
She doesn't go to Sherwin-Williams, okay? She doesn't. You should know that by now. Alright. Now this will be irritating, but it's gumballs by a mile for Cove purposes. We really want to see blue and yellow. Hey, you know what? Nothing wrong with that. If we can get to level 16, even green is okay, but if we can get to level 16, we get an enchantment. I'm thinking like, imagine if we had a lighter that freezes, man. Now, I mean, it's always freeze. It's like the #1 thing you look for, I guess. I'm going up, I'm gonna try them. It's freeze and it's, like can't be slowed or frozen or destroyed. Those are like the ones that you look for, #1. I'm getting irritated by Bolus's choice of what to slow, man. You're kind of driving me crazy. Also, stop freezing my lighter. That's like 100% my win condition. Dude, this run is crazy. It's actually insane. And we're still running Coral and like some items that don't matter. Deal 120 damage. Weapon to the left has lifesteal. Well, see ya, bud. We're not built for that. We're built for 3 loot items, and one of them is cinders. We're built for knee brace to make your lighter go faster, and we're built for more ammo. That was still pretty good. I would happily risk some coin, man. I would love to risk some coin. Give me some XP. Some skills would really hit the spot. I think we are still lacking in skills. When you slow, your items gain 2% crit chance. First time you use a large item, adjacent items get 20% crit chance. We slow really fast. I think that the progressive crit chance is totally fine.
My fight isn't with
And I'm holding Lighthouse, which is like... I'm hoping I never have to go back to the well and figure out if I have to slot it in instead of the Cove. I love seeing a single weapon build. It warms the cockles of my heart knowing that... Because I've been on the other side of this so many times, knowing that your Cutlass is never going to get to attack again. It brings a twinkle to an old man's eye. I'm so sorry, okay? But this game has radicalized me.
all cannon. No ball.
I'm just letting you know, we're probably going to have to stop this one in media res, because I got to leave in 11 minutes to attend to something. But we might, there's a chance that we'll just get the wins before then. Dare I say it?
Hello, friend. Can I remote update?
Slow for 2. When you freeze, reload an item. Your items have more max ammo. When you crit with an item, reload another item with 2 ammo. We don't freeze at all yet. You know what? Sure. My thinking is maybe if our crit chance gets high enough, this allows us to put pop snappers in. I don't know. Or bronze pop snappers. It probably beats coral, man. It's not like we're doing anything with the coral. We haven't even been buying aquatic items since like the first floor. Right, I'm stunned. I'm stunned at the damage output. When you use a small item, charge a large item for 1 second? Okay, don't worry about it. We don't need catalyst. All our items are already perma-hasted. I'll just take a temporary boost, bro. I'll take more max health. Find any item and I'll just take more max health, man. For free? For free, I take more max health any day of the week and twice on Tuesday, which it is today. That's right, it's Christmas Eve. I'm glad I hopped on for a game, though, until I saw that this guy's doing 1,100 damage, but... Or 1,400 damage, sorry. It's a marked difference. But does he have heal? Not really. So it's gonna... I mean, we rinse you. It's just gonna take, like, another 40 seconds or something. Or maybe it'll take, like, 3 seconds now that I look at the numbers, but... It turns out, like, 800 burn is really, really strong, man. This might be in contention for the strongest build I've ever had. And it's all bronze lighter, and this is dangerous, because if I'm actually wrong about the fact that poison and burn are, like, the strongest plays, this is, like, cementing that wrong assumption in my head. But for now, I'm chilling. He's chilling, people. He's chilling. 28 burn. You know what? I think Pop Snappers, you made it back out here, man. And I'm happy to have you where you are. As my lone enemy or whatever they say. And Raging Octopus, I mean, you're just a joke. So I didn't even name you properly. I apologize for that. You didn't ask for that. You didn't deserve it. But now let's see. When you crit, reload an item too. But we gotta crit. We gotta reload the Pop Snappers. I saw a crit come in there. Dude, this... I mean, I don't think it's like a ton better. But I do think it's like... It's better. And we still got 3,000 shield. And we still got lots of opportunity. I'm sorry. The octopus is a really fun item to make work. But... Skills. It must be skills. Sorry. Sure, crit skills. First time you use a large item. All items get plus 16% crit chance? That's crazy, man. I'm going straight for that. I would love to get some freeze as well. Don't get me wrong. You know what? Give me the 2 scrap. I mean, like a 40% chance of burn on the lighter is just like, it's outrageous. We don't need to, like, worry about Pop Snappers. It's so much less relevant to our chances of winning than the lighter, but just having it out there is nice. I'm sorry. You can just look at it and know, man. What are you gonna do? You're gonna out-shield me? Oh no, they build up a huge force field? I just can't picture it mattering. I'm sorry. I mean, is it possible that the lighter is the most overpowered item in the game for Vanessa, just based on the fact that, like, so much loot is burn-based right now? Like, the bronze lighter is going sicko mode. I don't even think we have amazing skills. I'm not, like, the most amazing, at least. We got some pretty great ones, but... I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, man. I feel like the rank ticket is kind of in the bag. Hey, we probably shouldn't get too cocky, but we're about to get an enchantment, too. Brother, you know the deal. Give me a diamond item. When you heal, it gains 12 damage, aka gets sold. Volkis Enforcer, I'm not gonna fight him. The reason I'm not gonna fight him is literally that he's just annoying. And then, I don't know, actually like a Weather Glass might be something we'd think about, but a Rainbow Potion could easily take the place of Pop Snappers, knowing that it has a great chance to reload. And what's this potion? Can you use a tool, reload 1 to adjacent items? Well, I think we run the Rainbow Potion instead of Pop Snappers. We'll get less burn, but 1 of every status effect. Crit, burn, or haste? I mean, am I crazy to go burn lighter, man? Ah! Are you serious? 56 burn lighter? I don't think we care about Pesky Pete, unfortunately. Like, I'd love to, but... Dude, that's crazy. 56 burn lighter, that's like perma haste, and it's actually gonna be like 73 burn. Now they got their own so-and-so going here. And they've frozen my lighter for life. So it's a 70 burn lighter, bro. Like, I get that it's slowed, but just give it a second here. We're gonna crit, the Rainbow Potion's gonna go, it's gonna freeze something. We outclass the Weather Glass, man! Okay, that might be the best build we've ever had.
No,
we dog walked some like dominant builds towards the end. I got to screenshot that and post it in the Discord. But anyway, for now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I'll see you next time. See ya!